Hello, this is Yusef with Team Zephyr, playing in another sealed. Um, this is a decent pool. White looked like a really good pool for me because I have about 5 removal spells. Well, 6 if you count Tragic Arrogance, which is pretty much like a board wipe. And then let's see, Rogue's Passage is also good. Foundry of the Consuls gets us some more creatures. Evolving Wilds is mana fixing, and then Sigil of Valor is also really good. So we have 3 lands. We got to get rid of one thing. I'm thinking, yeah, probably Aven Battle Priest, just because it's 6 mana for a 3/3. It's not really what I want to be doing at 6 mana. And then let's add some basic lands. 8 to 6. That sounds good. Although I'm kind of worried about being low on forests, but it should be fine. Like most of my deck is white. And yeah, so white I went into because of the large amount of removal. Everything else seemed to be kind of mediocre. I initially considered black because it gave me 2 to 4 more removal spells, and that's because it gave me Reef Soul and Unholy Hunger, which are actual removal spells, and then it also gave me Gilt Leaf Winnower and Eyeblight Assassin, which, you know, they're not removal spells on their own, but they can act like them in the right deck. So, and then red just didn't have enough support. It had a lot of Gearpoor Gear Crafters, but not a lot of really impactful creatures. For the same reason I didn't really choose blue. I mean, I got Alhamret, which is cool, but I mean, one creature doesn't really make a color. So, and Thopter Spy Network, which was good, but aside from those two, there wasn't really anything that I wanted on the field. Green was my choice for a second color because I had Citadel Castellan, I think that's what it's called. Yes, Citadel Castellan, which is a pretty good card. Vigilance 2/3 with Renown 2 is pretty good, and it also gave me access to many more creatures. Like if I had gone black or blue, I probably would have had less than 10 creatures, which is a big no-no in sealed. There we go. Yeah. So that's the game plan so far. We have a pretty aggressive early game with Dwynen's Elite, Elvish Visionary, Topin Freeblade, but we also have a lot of early game removal spells like Celestial Flare and Swift Reckoning. Well, we have 2, so which is a lot in sealed. Sigil of Valor gives us a lot of aggression. It gets, like, whenever a creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 for each other creature I control. So I can basically put it on any creature I want, and then as long as it attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 for everything else, which is pretty good. Hitchclaw Recluse is just kind of a hedge against flyers. Kythian's Tactics is for alpha striking. Mana Gorger, Hydra, it's another creature. That's probably the biggest reason why I'm playing it. It's another creature. I've never played with it before. I don't know how good it is, but I'm thinking if I land it on turn 3 and turn 2 I have like an Elvish Visionary and a Dwynen's Elite or something, and I can basically play 2 spells in one go, and grow it fairly quickly, then I think it could be really good. But we'll just have to see. It might end up getting sideboarded out for any number of things. Wild Instincts is removal in green, and I was kind of considering putting it in, but I think that it's not hugely efficient removal. It requires my creatures to be very, very big, and I don't have many big creatures. In fact, I think the highest power I have is a 3, which was the same as my last. Yep, that was pretty much the same as my last sealed pool. Is that the highest power creature that I had was a 3 power creature. But these creatures can grow in power quite a bit, and if they add up, they can lead to quite a bit of damage. So I'm very, very, very happy with the pool that I got. Like usual, here's the rest of my pool. Please, if you think that I should have gone into a different color, if you think that I should have added a different card, please let me know in the comments. After all, it helps a lot. And as always, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the first round of Sealed.